We're going to be making meatballs, and we're going to be shaping the meatballs, and we're going to be reducing a sauce for the meatballs. So we're going to start with the onion, sides off the onion, onto your green chopping board on a flat surface area, in half, take the skin off. Finely slice the onions so that they're very small. Ends of the garlic, skin off the garlic, garlic crusher, crush the garlic. Okay. To your red board, 1 rash of bacon, and you can use scissors to cut it into small pieces. Remove the fat to make it healthier. Into small pieces. Add your mince to the bowl. Add half of the onion in with your mincemeat. Crack the egg in your jug. Eat with a fork. The egg in with the onions and mincemeat. The bacon. Sprinkle some oregano, a tablespoon of tomato puree. Squeeze all the mixture together to get rid of all of those mincemeat lines. Form a large ball. Pull off approximately golf ball sized chunks of meat and create round balls in your hands and set to one side on your red board. Frying pan out, handle sideways, and squirt some oil in, approximately a tablespoon. Put your meatballs in your frying pan and turn it on to the highest heat. Seal the meat underneath before turning it over. So I would give it about 4 or 5 minutes before even turning them around, or else they'll break. So it's been frying for about 2 minutes now, and you can see that at the bottom, you can see it's starting to brown. However, I don't want to turn it over just yet because it would fall apart. You can use this small tablespoon, if you like, to help turn the meatballs over. I've just turned them over. You can see where the raw meat is. I've turned them over with a tablespoon very, very gently. And now, because it's bubbling away, I don't want to burn them, so I'm going to turn the heat down so you're in control of the temperature. Okay, so they've been cooking for another 3 to 4 minutes, and you can see there's a little bit of raw meat there. I haven't moved them at all, but I'm now going to add my sauce. Garlic, add the tin of tomatoes, some basil. Temperature's gone down now because the tomatoes are cold, so it's still on a high heat. Once it's risen to boiling point, you can return it to a 4 or 5 or a smaller flame, and this needs to simmer for about another 10 to 15 minutes. Start to see lots of steam happening in the cooking process, so that should be helping with the reduction of the sauce. So you'll notice that it will become nice and thick. Make sure they're cooked. The meatballs will firm up, so you could press one down with the back of a spoon. You could open one to see if all the meat was nice and brown, which I've just done there. And it's brown all the way through. So I can now put it into my full dish, like so. So handling raw meat, shaping the meat, binding it with an egg so it all sticks together, and reducing a red sauce.